Ker-eet Rivera, and this is my reflection on Calhoun's Spiritual Disciplines Handbook. And my reflection is concerning self-care. One of the exercises tells me to write, tells us to write the things that you love about yourself or that you like about yourself, the way that God made you, um, so you can thank God for making you you. And as I was writing, and I'm gonna go through this real quick. As I was writing the things uh, that I do love, I recognized the bad. So number one, I love Jesus. I love Jesus. I'm glad that I don't have this religious state of mind that I used to have. I actually know that Christ is the only way, the only truth, and the only life. And because of that, I'm blessed. On the flip side of that, though I love Jesus, I don't feel like I spend enough time with him. Sometimes the times that I spend with him is my time and not just a time, and that's something that I need to work on. Number two is I'm a good father. I do the best to be a dad to my kids. I give them advice. I nurture their growth in a spiritual way, in a mental way, and things of that nature. Uh, but on the flip side of that, I don't get to spend as much time with them as I want. They are not with me all the time, 24/7. So because of that, it's a struggle to be with them. So that's one of the things that I can honestly say that I want to fix in my life. I'm a good musician. I love writing about the Lord. I love gospel music, hip hop music in particular. But sometimes I feel that though God gave me this gift is not being utilized in the right and correct way. So that's a way that even though I internalize that, I thank God for giving me that. I also want it to be put to use. Humble. I am very humble. I talk to people with respect and love and decency. But there are times that I'm not. There are times that something catches me off guard and I don't react the way I should as a Christian, as a Christ-like person. But I take time to reflect after, but I notice that is something that I have to work on first. I love my family. I love my family. I do anything for my family. Flip side of that is that I wish I can do more. I work hard. I work very hard at my job. When I'm put to work, I work very hard. But flip side to that is that though I work hard, I would rather have more time to myself than to be giving to my job. And that's just being honest. If it was up to me, if God would give me the opportunity to tell him what exactly I wanted, I would say I want to do music and spread your word all over the world, or I want to minister for you, be an evangelist. I want to do something that glorifies you. I don't want to do something that uh, uh, just keeps me idle. I help people to the best of my ability. I love that about myself. If I have my last, I will give it. It doesn't matter to me as long as I know that in my heart I felt that that was what God led me to do. Then that's what I'm gonna do. On the flip side of that is that sometimes I help people and they take advantage. Sometimes I help people and they don't recognize it as help. They don't acknowledge it, things of that nature. And the downside to that is I don't have the resources that I need to help people in the way that I want to help them, especially God's people or the lost in the world. Um, Upon reading Smith and Shigematsu, the references they make of the fish actually had a big impact on me. My sister just bought me little journal says, "Do more things that make you forget to check your phone." At times we get so caught up in our phones, and our phone is like a vast ocean. And you're constantly swimming in the information, and you're constantly swimming in this communication, and you lose sensitivity to actual human interaction. So for me, that reminds me of the two fish that were like, what's water? What is water? They don't recognize it. They don't recognize what they're swimming, and they don't recognize what they're doing is just a constant flow, constant flow. And on the flip side of that, the fact that God is an ocean, that we are swimming in His ocean. So what the older fish recognizing that He is in that ocean, it shows the person that is absorbing, you know, the external and internalizing it, and showing that by recognizing it, you are more at peace. Like it seems like that the older fish was at peace in that analogy. So and I'm running out of time, so I don't want to be too long-winded. But the mall situation that Smith spoke about, it actually reminds me of it's ritualistic. The things that we do. I'm not materialistic, so I don't really relate to the things like that of the mall, but it does resonate with me in the sense that there are other things that I desire. There are other things that I look towards, and it captivates me. And sometimes those things captivate me to the point of throwing a curb in my relationship with God, with Jesus Christ. So I I have to say that was a beautiful, that was a beautiful analogy, the way that he showed the religiosity of an experience like the mall, the interaction with the people, the idol worship, the desires of the heart, everything like that. But that's outside of that, that is in our daily lives, in other aspects of the things that we want, that we choose, that become liturgies in our life, and take us away from the spiritual liturgies that bring us closer to Christ. So that's my reflection, and God bless you. I hope you have a great day.